Moises Caicedo's agent has gone ahead to break silence on the reason the player signed for Chelsea. Here onto the Rokani Media Football. This is the Football News Show. Is it Moises Caicedo? Greed? Did he choose money over his career? All that and more is what you're going to discuss as we also talk about Pep Guardiola mourning the exit of Man City from the Carabao Cup third round as Newcastle trounced them by 1 goal to nil scored by Alexandre Isak. Then lastly, Szoboszlai, guys, the art at which he shoots, outside the tennis box area, and that ball touches the roof or the top of the net. It's really making very many people really talk lots of things about how talented this young man is. So welcome to Rokani Media Football. Hope you guys are really having a fantastic stay and you are doing great according to where you are right about now. Now, today is a Thursday and tomorrow is a Friday. Saturday is another day for the Premier League to return. Now, allow me take you through this story about Moises Caicedo. Now, yesterday, Toto Sport came out and obviously broke a story that the Epic Agency owner Ali Beret on Moises Caicedo deal, they are the ones who executed this deal of Moises Caicedo, and he said Chelsea did an excellent investment by signing Moises Caicedo. The player will receive 150k per week. He was on 60k per week at Brighton. He's a mix between Bellingham and N'Golo Kante. Barrett said, now, all that, Jude Bellingham, N'Golo Kante, I don't know. I don't really even have to say a lot of this because Moises Caicedo is a talented player. We shouldn't be debating whether he's talented or not. The debate is, did he sign for the money or he chose a career over money? This is where we're coming through. Now, Moises Caicedo is a very good player. Very, very good player. And what shows that was the number of teams that were obviously interested in signing him. Arsenal, Chelsea, Manchester United, Liverpool, Newcastle. 5 huge teams were interested in signing Moises Caicedo. But all that really happened, it's not to it that Arsenal pulled out of the race because of the price tag of Declan Rice, and they elevated that they wouldn't get Moises Caicedo at around £80 million because in the January transfer window of this year, Arsenal went in for Moises Caicedo and their third bid they were going to make was about £80 million, but they never wanted to damage their relationship with Mr. Bloom, the owner of Brighton, because Brighton had kept its stance because they wanted to qualify for European football, of which they went ahead to qualify. And on talking to Mr. Bloom, he was in a region of £100 million, and Arsenal's budget couldn't exceed that amount of money that they had to spend, close to £210 million. That is to show you that Arsenal had gone ahead to stretch themselves out, even signing David Raya. Instead of paying cash for him, they signed him on a loan with no mandatory clause. That is it. Because if at all the clause was mandatory, that means that money would have gone ahead to be added onto the expenditure of Arsenal, taking it to £140 million at the start of Arsenal. So that is really something huge for the club of Arsenal. They obviously went in through and brought in lots of stuff that really went ahead to obviously put Arsenal to where they deserve to be. And they put in a shift that everyone really appreciates, and they brought in Declan Rice. Now, the other team was Liverpool that wanted to sign Moises Caicedo, and Liverpool had the money because they are the ones who first made a bid of £115 million after selling Fabinho, Jordan Henderson to the Saudi side. They had raised money to get in Moises Caicedo, but Moises Caicedo said no, and we now know why he said no, because when you look at Liverpool and how they do their stuff, Liverpool is a team that doesn't really pay a lot of money to players. I'm going to show you their player salaries, but Chelsea promising £150,000 per week for Moises Caicedo times 2 plus £30,000 a week. That obviously elevated his appetite. And we all know we all knew in the January transfer window that Moises Caicedo is money hungry, because he went ahead and really put out a public post when Arsenal put in a bid that Brighton rejected, that read, I'm the last of the 9 siblings in Ecuador. I come from a poor family. I want to elevate the life of my people. You get? So he was willing to go to Arsenal because of the money. And so when you add the dots, it shows you that if Liverpool are offering him like £100,000 or £120,000 a week, he was willing to go for the hugest bidder. And the hugest bidder was Chelsea. So did he sign for money over his career, or he chose a career over his money? For me, I believe if at all you are looking for a career and a good sporting project, Liverpool was the side to go. That is it. Liverpool was the side to go, because look at the side of Liverpool. They've gone ahead to hit the ground running, and when you look at Chelsea, they are still struggling. They've just gone ahead to win another game yesterday in the Carabao Cup to knock out Brighton, where Moises Caicedo really played very well. But he chose money over career, because if it was career, the best sporting project, he was Liverpool. Jurgen Klopp is a very, very proved manager when it comes to obviously improving players and giving them the best that they deserve. Mauricio Pochettino is just coming in to revive a team whose stability was really not doing well. And for Chelsea themselves, their reputation under Tony Boyle is really, 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 really bad. And you wouldn't like, as a player, to go to a side that really has an owner who is really trigger happy. He can easily sack a manager. Tony Boyle, ever since he came in through, he sacked Thomas Tuchel, he sacked Graham Potter. 2 managers in a space of 6 months. That is really unbelievable and unacceptable into this game of football. So for my case, I believe Moises Caicedo signed for money. Moises Caicedo signed for money. He never signed for his career, because if at all he was going to choose career over money, he was supposed to go to Liverpool. And we look at Chelsea. It's not yet back to the grip, because last Saturday when they lost to Aston Villa, even their owner Tony Boyle just went out before even the game came to an end, and the fans were booing at him. Would you like to go to a team like that that's going to have to spend close to £600 million, £700 million, and no stability was really met? You get? So I think coming out from a team that is playing in Europe and going to a team which doesn't have hope to play in Europe, that shows you that it's not for the career, it's all about for the money. And Liverpool was not willing to raise the amount of money of Moises Caicedo. And Liverpool have their wage ceiling. And when you look at their earnings, Mohamed Salah earns £350,000 a week. Virgil van Dijk earns £220,000 a week. Thiago Alcantara earns £200,000 a week. Trent earns £180,000 a week. Roberto Firmino was earning £180,000 a week. Darwin Núñez earns £179,000, 423 a week. Alisson Becker £150,000 a week. Jordan Henderson was earning £140,000 a week. Joel Matip is earning £100,000 a week. Andrew Robertson is earning £100,000 a week. You look at their salary. Ibrahim Konate, £70,000 a week. Luis Diaz, £56,000 a week. Luis Diaz, So it shows you how they are so much keen on the salaries they give to the players. That is the side of Liverpool. So I think what really failed Moises Caicedo from going to Liverpool, because Brighton had gone ahead to agree a deal with Liverpool, and when Moises Caicedo saw to it that Liverpool is not going ahead to obviously give him money, that he agreed on personal terms with Chelsea, he backed out and he said no, that I'm going to Chelsea. That is Moises Caicedo for you. So it's over to you. Did Moises Caicedo sign for the money, or he signed for his career, or for the good of his career? Because at Liverpool, he was a guaranteed starter and he had other players to thrive on. He was going to be playing with McAllister. Formerly at Brighton, he knew him very well, and that combination are going to hit the ground running at Liverpool. Then Szoboszlai, another good player. Imagine a midfield of Szoboszlai, Moises Caicedo, and McAllister. It would have been wonderful. That's why I say he chose money over career. That is it. Now, another bad story coming in from the FA to Chelsea. Regulation and disciplinary update. Reece James has been charged with a breach of FA Rule E3 following Chelsea's Premier League game against Aston Villa on Sunday, 24th September. It's alleged that the defender used improper and all insulting and all abusive words, all behavior towards a match official in the tunnel after the game. Reece James has until 29th September to provide a response to this charge. Chelsea is really in problems, and their captain is the one who is really messing around like shit. Now, I want to see the likes of Gary Neville coming out and attacking the captain of Chelsea, as he did when he attacked Bruno Fernandes falsely at the game of Liverpool, and when Manchester United lost 7-0, because he came out and said Bruno was obviously saying, I want to get out. He obviously fought the assistant referee. That's what he said, and slated him on falsehoods. Now, we want to see Gary Neville coming out and slating Reece James on what he really did in the tunnel that has been put out to the public light by the FA. So that's what. But Chelsea is really in a mess. If at all their captain is acting like that, that means everything is out of their control. That is it coming in from the FA. Now, we go to Pep Guardiola, whose team was knocked out by Newcastle yesterday, and he had the following to say about that 1-0 loss to the side of Newcastle. First, congratulations to Newcastle. We were there, brilliant first half, and the way they play and the way we played, they increased the aggression. We struggled a little bit, be there in the bad memories, and we are there. We could not win. Congratulations to Newcastle. So he has obviously gone ahead to obviously admit that they lost the game to Newcastle. And there is another tweet I really want to find and see whether I'll get it. That went ahead and say that we are not chasing for treble. We are happy with that. We are not chasing for quadruple. We are happy with our treble. So that is something that Pep Guardiola went ahead to say in there for you. All right, it's here. I finally found it, and he just wanted to go through. He's one of those managers that really want to win every trophy, and he has gone ahead to win it most in the recent times. Pep Guardiola on Man City out of the Carabao Cup. He said, "You think the target was a quadruple? We are more than happy with the treble. Congratulations to Newcastle. They were good tonight. Credits to them." Now, obviously, they are going in for the biggest of all. Having equaled the record of Manchester United of the treble, they would like to win the quadruple. If at all you know what this is all about. And he lost the game, and it's really bad for him because he wanted to obviously continue to this level and obviously get into where he wants to be. Now, let's talk about Szoboszlai. That goal he scored against Leicester City outside the 18-yard box. Paul Joyce has gone ahead and really said the shooting ability of Dominic Solanke has been wowing his teammates from the moment he arrived in the summer. The secret is now well and truly out. Now, the players of Liverpool have always gone ahead to obviously admire how good this man shoots his ball. He rarely shoots, but when he shoots, it's always on target. That is Dominic Solanke. Very good player, and his technique is really very, very legit, and everyone is admiring his technique. I really understand why they are doing this, because it's all about the game of football that everyone knows is taking us to the next level. And Dominic Solanke is that one signing they got in from RB Leipzig for 70 million euros at Liverpool and is paying off like no other. Even Melissa Reddy, let me try to locate. Melissa. she had something she put out about Dominic Solanke today, and I thought that I would share it with you because that goal he scored against Leicester City has gone ahead to make very many people really speak secrets about it. Now, she says the ease in which Dominic Solanke has settled and taken center stage at Liverpool is impressive. His goals deserve to be played on loop. His passing and ball carrying has been elite, but it's the huge shifts out of possession for me does the work of two midfielders at times. That is Manchester ready. So it shows you the level at which Dominic Solanke is going to take this level, and he's really doing to do the needful for the club. So wait and see whether Dominic Solanke is obviously going to fit in like a glove and obviously continue to hit the ground running at the club of Liverpool. So guys, I call upon your thoughts. Did Moises Caicedo sign for money over his career at Chelsea? All that and more into the comment section. What do you make about Dominic Solanke and his technique that it has gone ahead to be hailed by many people, the pundits and the fans of Liverpool, and we who don't support Liverpool that really hate it, have gone ahead to approve that Dominic Solanke might be the signing of the summer this season. And lastly, do you think Pep Guardiola wanted a quadruple or not? Because he says it was not about the quadruple. It was all about defending the treble. That's what he went ahead to say. So, thank you very much for watching through. I sign out for now. See you later. And may the living to God bless you abundantly. The Muslim viewers and subscribers, Barak Lau Fikum. We out.